Hello world. Welcome to the second part of this series on Zynq SOC Ethernet. In today's video, I'll be covering the creation of a Vivado based project, and I'm using 2018.2 version for this. So we open Vivado for this and click on File, Create New Project, or you can directly create the project. Say Next. You can give some name to this project. I will give the name network. Keep the create project directory subdirectory enabled. Keep it as RTL project and click next. Click next again and click next again. Select the board from the boards here and you can type in the name. I'll say Z board in this case. We select it and say next, and finally we say finish. Allow this some time. So now we will create a block design. You can give any name. I'll keep it as default, design 1. Click OK and it'll start creating the block design. It'll take some time. Now click on the add IP button and type Zynq processing system. Add the IP and the designer assistance will be available in this case, hence just run block automation. Keep the default settings and click OK. Now double click on the IP. Double click on the Ethernet 0 option and check if that is enabled. I can see that it is enabled. Yeah, it is enabled over here, and the MDIO pin along with all the other pins are enabled, and you can check the MDC pin as well. It is also enabled, so that's as required. And also check if Ethernet 1 is disabled. So as we can see, it is disabled. That's how we require it to be. Then click on PSPL configuration and disable the MXI GP0 interface. We don't need it. Click OK and validate the design after this and say click OK again. Go to the sources tab now, not the design tab but the sources tab, and right click on design 1, say create HDL wrapper, and let Vivado manage this. Wait till the time this gets executed. Now we can click on generate bitstream and you can click OK. OK for this as well. Now this will take some time, so you can grab a cup of coffee till this is executed. So it takes care of both synthesis and implementation, and finally the bitstream gets generated at the end of everything. And this is the most time consuming step. The bigger the design, the more time it'll take, but in this case the design is quite simple, so you'll have to wait for some time to finish this off. Now once it is completed, you can see several options. Open implemented design being the default one. There are other options as well. Right now I'm just going to click on cancel because I don't want to do anything right now. And then I will go to file and go to export hardware, and I will include bitstream. I'll enable that and say OK. This is for the SDK basically. Then I will again go and click on file and then say launch SDK. Now again, launching SDK takes some time. So when we have already included the bitstream, we can program it through, program the FPGA through your SDK. So this is your SDK. again, this will take some time to import the project here. And this is how the SDK actually looks like. And yeah, now we need to create a board support package for this purpose. So we will click on File, and we say New, and then we say board support package. And we can keep it as standalone. We don't want to change it, so I'll keep the default settings and I'll just say finish. And after that, we don't have to select any of these libraries, so we will just say OK. And over here you'll be able to see peripheral drivers once the BSP is created. So browse to see if you can find the Ethernet 0, that is PS7 Ethernet 0 EMAC PS. So you have documentation and import examples for each of the drivers. So we have to search for the EMAC PS, and that one will be for the Ethernet 0, which we are using in our design. After finding that, you have to click on import examples, and you have to select the one with the DMA, and you have to say OK. So basically these are the two default programs provided, and one may use it according to their required purpose. Again, importing will take some time. This makes the creation like really easy. So we can see over here, this is the basic C code which is provided. You can edit it as per your requirement, and I'll cover more about the details in an upcoming video. So that'll be part 3, and I will cover an explanation of the code in there. So subscribe to the channel to watch the same and check out other videos on this channel. And like this video if you found it helpful, share it with others as well. And until next time, bye world.